Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for being here today, and especially in the launch of our new team. Doing a media day today was a tough ask because the match got cancelled yesterday and rescheduled for today. So, just a personal thank you to every one of you for being here. I got to say that I was in Calcutta yesterday, and the minute that Mrinal and Kunal actually put out that we've got a new Kolkata team, I've been hounded to actually launch the team in Kolkata. And literally, the public, the community, the media, the whole sporting fraternity of Kolkata is really excited to have a Bengal team. Very interesting, they originally thought it was going to be a Kolkata team. But today, I'd like to welcome a man who has so much of talent in so many different ways. As you get to know him over the next few months and his company and his whole team, I would like to welcome Mr. Yatin Gupte to the Tennis Premier League. I'd like to welcome Ward Wizard Group and all of you young strapping men to the Tennis Premier League. Also on the stage, we've got Dr. Shah, who's not a newcomer to the Tennis Premier League because last year he was sitting in the dugout with me every single match. And he's a good luck charm. He's someone that we really look up to in the Tennis Premier League. And not only the fact of playing tennis for 20 years, but having the passion that he has for the community of India, I think that gentlemen like him can do some wonderful work in our country. So welcome to the Bengal Wizards, sir. That being said, we're still a few months away from our tournament. It's going to be from the 12th to the 18th of December. And the first year, 4 years ago, people wondered whether tennis would become a league that could sustain itself, because there were a few other leagues that happened 1 or 2 years in a row, but after that they did not sustain itself. So I'd like to say a big congratulations to my partners, to the spearheads, to my aces as I call them in the Tennis Premier League, Mrinal and Kunal. Without you, this league would be nothing. So thank you so much for your passion, your hard work. I know all too well behind the scenes what go on. And you guys have such a big heart, and we're not looking to stop here. There's a lot I want to say about these two young men, but in the first year we said we'll sustain ourselves. In the second year, we grew bigger to a national league. We had not just the leaders of the men's and women's players of India, but we also had wheelchair tennis. We also had junior tennis. Then in the third year, we said that we would actually take it international. And then COVID hit. And post-COVID, a lot of the leagues could not sustain itself. A lot of the leagues struggled post-COVID, not only with traveling, but also with corporate funding, also with television rights. And a few leagues even shut down. And I remember at that point, we got an offer for someone to come in and buy the Tennis Premier League. And all of us sat together and said, no, not just yet. We're actually going to prove that we have the sustainability in our sport. We're going to prove that we can actually go out there and not just sustain it and conduct the third season, but we said we're going to raise the bar. So I actually went out on a limb last year and I said we will have international players play. And when I made that announcement live, you should have seen Mrinal and Kunal's face. They both were shocked. But last year we had international players and the league went off really well. And today in front of you, I'm going to make another commitment. And in saying that, I'm really looking forward to having a few Grand Slam champions play in the league, and hopefully they will play for the Bengal Wizards. I would once again like to thank everyone for being here. And for all you youngsters, when I was your age, I had big dreams. I had a dream one day to play for India with the blue. I had a dream to come out of a locker room and one day have our national anthem playing in a podium. I was standing on a podium and watching our flag go up. It's amazing how powerful dreams are. It's amazing how powerful if you have a little bit of belief in yourself and you work very hard. All the men on the stage have worked very, very hard in the fields. Not only are they successful in e-sport or medicine or business or managing events, everyone here who's a success has had to work very, very hard and had belief in themselves. So to all of you, I continue to encourage you, dream big and work.